50% of the world doesn't have access to adequate health care. So we wanted to provide sustainable medical expertise to vulnerable communities throughout the world. We're able to do that by using telehealth technology, but really what powers that is a network of volunteer philanthropic physicians. We utilize providers, many from Providence healthcare system, that volunteer their time and expertise, and they're able to open their computer to beam in to locations in Bangladesh or Haiti or Ethiopia, or in Jamie's case, Nigeria.
Before I used a computer, I used an airplane because my prior experience with volunteering meant traveling to the places where I would be volunteering. I was so happy when I got an email from the Providence team sharing about this burgeoning partnership with World Telehealth Initiative, because it creates opportunities for people like me who enjoy this experience of accompanying other healthcare providers, learning more about the cultural intersections with health and illness, poverty in different locations, but made it so accessible. Anybody who has a spirit of travel or adventure or just exploration, you just want to try new things. You want to experience the world. And part of experiencing the world is learning more about the world's problems and challenges and obstacles. And so rather than just be an observer of those things, it's awesome that we as healthcare providers have this set of skills or experiences that allow us to provide value, not only to patients per se, but to other healthcare providers, and be able to offer something perhaps to them. And clearly they offer something to us too.
Is there anything that stands out with your experience with WTI as far as what you may have taken away from this experience?
One of the things that I found to be just interesting intellectually, professionally, is in speaking with other healthcare professionals to get a sense of what's important to them. And part of that is based upon the resources that they have available to them. And it sounds hokey to say, but there's typically much more similarity than there is difference too. Just a few weeks ago, I gave a lecture, a group of medical students on heart murmurs, the different sounds that the heart can make and why they're important and the things you can learn from them. I work in a setting in which heart surgery is very accessible. And if you're not in a setting like that, how you think about hearts and heart valves and what to do if things go wrong, it's a really different pathway in your thinking. And so it's required me to be more thoughtful about how I think about the clinical pathways that we might take here and try to apply them to a setting that has different resources.
Jamie, how hard or difficult is it, to find time for you to engage in this way?
I think it's pretty easy to find time. One of the conveniences of volunteering in Nigeria is the time difference. They're, some 9 hours ahead or something like that. End of their work day is right before the beginning of mine. On the days that I volunteer, I just set up with my coffee and I click on the icon on the computer, and there I am. Honestly, couldn't be easier. I think that so many physicians want to do things like this, and what physicians are not super good at is uh, is identifying the infrastructure to be able to do these things efficiently, successfully, meaningfully. And so we feel very fortunate, I think, that the legwork has been done by somebody else in terms of creating these interfaces and infrastructure and one-click commutes, because it allows us to focus on the thing that we like to do and that we're able to do.
It's really a win-win for all. So thank you, Jamie.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you for the opportunity.